Hello everybody. Today we're going to be talking about 6v6 Medic. For any of you that are interested in doing competitive Medic, I think this is going to be a great guide on how to do it. Hopefully it is. This is going to be my 5th attempt at doing one. I've narrowed it down to about 5 things that I really want to talk about, so let's get right to it. Let's assume you've never played competitive 6v6 before, you don't know what this is, or 6v6 before, and you don't know what this is. So, you are the medic. You will usually have a Crusader's crossbow, an Uber saw, and a regular medigun. You have a roaming soldier, which kind of roams around and does his own thing. You have a pocket soldier, which will defend you and stay close to you. And you have 2 scouts, who will defend the flank. And you have 1 demo, who will deal a ton of damage, hopefully more than anyone else on your team, because demos can dish out a ton of damage. That said, I'm going to slow this down and let's start with the rollout. The first thing you want to do with Medic is you're going to you're going to find the demo, you're going to look around, you're going to find him, and you're going to immediately start healing him. And once you're healing him, then your team's going to be off and rolling. Here we go, we start here. You're going to heal the demo so he gets out the front door, he's going to jump up, you're going to heal your soldier that's not equalizing, and then you're going to try and get a buff to your 2 scouts. It doesn't always work on CP Granary, but most other CP maps, 5 CP maps, you can get full buffs on the scout, on both scouts, before you get to the midpoint. And here is my least favorite part of the entire match of any match, is the midpoint. This is full speed right here, and look, this is how hectic this is. There's a rocket in the top left, there's a scout top right, there's a demo in the middle, there's a scout over there at the right, there's a soldier somewhere up in the air, there's demos shooting stickies at us. There's so much going on, and as a medic, you kind of have to expect to die when you get to the midpoint, because both teams are just trying to kill each other. It's just a big old hashing it out between the 2 teams. It's just completely and absolutely hectic and ridiculous. And the first thing that you're going to do as a medic is make sure that both of your soldiers had the heals when they jump up onto whatever the midpoint thing is, and then you're left alone. And then you want to connect with your demo, which is what I do here. I find my demo, I connect with him, and then I get a little distracted. I'm trying to get buffs to the scout, the demo extends a little bit, and he goes down. And now there's officially nothing I can do. There's a soldier on me, and he's just going to take me down. And that will be the end of that mid-fight for me. I'm going to spawn here in a little bit. Here's my pocket soldier, just trying to do what he can. And that brings me to my next order of business, and that is that you are the most important thing on the field. And what I mean to tell you by that is to say that if you feel uncomfortable in any situation, like your person, the soldier that you're healing, goes into a situation against like 3 people and is just trying to get a pick on the medic, then you need to back out. You just need to run the other way. If you don't feel comfortable, just get out. That's the most important thing, is that you keep your Uber charge meter up and that you stay alive so that you can heal your team and you can hold and defend positions effectively. That's the most important thing, that you stay alive, that you can get crit buffs to everybody and be effective. Yeah, that's pretty much the most important thing that you're there for. Right here, someone wasn't watching flank. I don't know exactly what happened there, but a soldier got around, killed me. Not really much that you can do about that. Sometimes you're just going to die, but there's nothing you can do about, and that's going to bring me to the next thing I wanted to talk about, which was people complaining to you about not getting heals, or complaining that they died, or complaining, "Medic, why didn't you heal me?" And you just need to take it with a grain of salt and not respond and do what you need to do. Your pecking order of things that you need to heal should be Demo Man, because he deals the most damage, Scouts, so they can watch your flank, and then your soldiers. That should be the pecking order. And that can change. It is situational. The soldiers, for example, if there's a soldier up front taking all the spam damage from the enemy team, well then he's priority because he's taking all of the spam. It's really situational. It's really something that you kind of have to get used to as it goes along. Sort of back to the "you're the most important thing on the field" bit that I said. Use your friends as sort of bodyguards. Stick them between you and the enemies. I think that kind of goes without saying. And next thing is pop. Use your Uber when you need it. If you or the person you're healing is getting low, right there, I got to 100 health. I felt like I might take another rocket. I just popped. That's what you need to do. Do not drop. That is the worst possible thing that you can do, is to drop an Uber and not get it off. Because if you die with 100% Uber, then that's just the worst possible thing ever. It's just not good at all. Um, yes, pop, pop, pop if you need to. And another thing is how important communication is. Communication is going to be extremely important. If there's a scout on you, or there's a soldier on you, or there's a soldier jumping, you need to be able to hear that, and you need to be able to tell your team. You need to make sure that everybody's on the same page. If there's someone coming left or right, or someone's about to take a lot of damage, or there's a sticky trap around the corner, you need to be able to hear that right here. I just told that demo man that there's a scout there. He turned around, tried to take care of him. Didn't quite work out. We kind of got sandwiched in between two people, but I mean, what are you going to do, right? Crits Creek, which I'm going to go over very briefly here before this match ends. My team told me that we had killed their medic, which meant that both of our medics, both me and the other medic, had died. Now, I usually think that is a good situation to go Crits Creek. And what the Crits Creek is, what's unique about it, is that it builds faster than a regular medigun, and it gives you crits on whoever you're healing if you launch it. So right here, the thought process is that both medics spawn at the same time, both medics start charging their Ubers at the same time, and the crit demo, or the crit medic, will have the Uber first, and he will be able to crit into the other medic before they have the Uber charge. Didn't quite work out. There was a little bit of separation. There was a lot of time where I wasn't actually healing anybody. So we're going to get Ubers at about the same time. I'm still going to get it slightly before him, and we are going to crit into them here in a moment. It can be very, very effective, especially if the other medic doesn't quite see what's going on. You just heard them call. They just got it. So that was a good pop on the other medic's part, but they're not going to get anything of it because I'm going to completely back out. The second I turned the corner and I saw that they had Ubered, I just turned around and ran the other way because I needed to get out of there. And look what I was able to do. I was able to keep our team up. We were able to stay healed. No one had to back up, and we were actually able to push off of it. So here we go, pushing up now. I think their medic may have died. I'm not sure. I know we got a pick or two. I know my team told me that. And then right there, you just saw me picking and choosing who I was going to heal. I could have followed the scout and the soldier, but I followed the demo because it's more important that we have that huge damage output. These are sort of the decisions that you're going to have to make. You're going to get yelled at one way or another. Just remember to take it with a grain of salt. Take advice, but pick the advice that you actually think is worth it. This is just us critzing in to the last point here. And as that soldier kills me, my team kills them, and we're going to win here. So that'll be the end of that, and the rest of it is just us completely rolling them, so I'm not going to show you guys that, because that's just no fun. But, I think that's about it. I know I kept saying that you will get yelled at as a medic, and the reason for that being is that there are 5 other people on your team, and they all want to have completely overhealed buffs. And there's always the 1 or 2 guys that are constantly like, oh, give me heals, give me heals, give me heals. Oh my gosh, why didn't you give me heals? And my answer to that is that I'm holding back. I'm trying to stay alive. My job is to stay alive and give everybody heals, not come forward and just heal you. But I hope this was helpful. I hope this helped to explain at least a little bit about Medic. Just remember to stay alive, to continue to heal your team, to leave if you feel that you need to Uber if you feel that you need to, and just to keep trying and keep practicing and get better as you do with all things. And yeah, so thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful. I hope that you guys enjoyed it at least a little bit. I hope you guys respect your medics. If you don't play medic, I hope you thank your medics at the end of the round, say good job or something like that, because it makes us feel all warm and fuzzy inside. So leave a like if you did, hit subscribe, it all really helps me out. Thanks for watching so much, and I'll see you guys for the next video.